What's up, y'all?
This is Beyond 21.
I'm KateLynn.
And I'm Kallie. And
I'm KarLee.
And who are you?
Their sister.
I know that was like... Okay.
So can you tell us a couple things about yourself before we get into everything? Just tell us your full name, your social security number, what your credit score is.
Oh, let me add. KarLee is thrilled to be here. Look at her. You need to do one of those zoom ins, you know? Yeah. Tell us about you.
Too early. Anyways, I'm KarLee Alexis Jolly. I'm 18, about to be 19. I work and go to school.
What a life.
Would you like to tell us where you work and go to school?
I'm pretty sure everybody knows where I work, but Walmart.
Not for our followers that are in
Chile.
Pittsburgh and Chile
Canada.
and Canada and every other place except for Center, Piedmont, and Gadsden.
Okay, I work at Walmart and I go to school at Gadsden State, but I don't actually go to school, so you can't confine me.
What are you going for?
I'm just going for my basics, and then I plan on transferring to Wallace
for
PTA.
What is it yet? What is that?
Physical therapist assistant.
There you go.
And she's got a super raspy voice in the morning. You guys may like her voice better than mine and Callie's because her voice is like...
It's like 9 o'clock.
That was wild that me and Kallie did that at the same time. Anyway, so this is our fourth YouTube video. So this is episode 12 of the audio podcast and episode 4 of the YouTube podcast. So we are glad to have KarLee here with us today, and we will have her back. This won't be her first or this won't be her last time on the podcast. So.
And please forgive us. We do have to pass the mic around.
Yes, because we do not have the capabilities of connecting.
She's about to spit it out. All right. If you guys can tell, this is the birth order that we are in.
I'm the oldest. I'm 24.
I'm the middle. The forgotten.
How old are you though?
Oh, I'm 22.
It don't matter. She's the middle child.
Yeah.
I'm the baby. I'm 19 or about to be 19.
Oh.
When this podcast drops,
in 3 months,
almost 19.
Yes,
I already am almost 19.
Yeah, but you'll be closer when this podcast drops. And if you guys can't tell, this episode is about to be straight up crackhead energy. There's going to be giggles for miles.
Giggles for miles. Okay, so let's get into our first little thing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So today we're going to be talking about our childhood and the fun, crazy
experiences
that
we've had with KarLee. There's been plenty, and everybody needs to share a story. So I've got one I'd love to share. It's my favorite story ever of KarLee. Do you know which one it is? Which one is it?
Scooter.
It is the scooter.
That one's my favorite. I was hoping I could share that one.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Why don't you share the one where she got on top of you and almost...
No, I don't want to.
You can share that one.
I don't want to share that one. I don't want to relive that.
Oh. Well,
I don't want to relive a lot of these because I was tortured in a ton of them.
It's funny though.
But when you're the youngest
now she's
sibling,
tough as nails.
When you're the youngest sibling, it is a rite of passage to be gently bullied by the older sibling.
Define gently, because
rough.
It's more than that. It was beyond torture.
She held on to my arm as a mic stand for so long. Listen here. Okay.
So
you can share it.
You can share it. Go ahead. We can share it together.
KarLee said, "Let me do it then."
Let's share it together.
Okay, we'll share.
Okay. So
this makes more sense.
KarLee had a bad habit of following too close behind the golf cart
on the scooter.
On the scooter, yeah, we got a little.
How about following them at all? They just got mad. They left me out like crazy.
Well, the scooter was very slow, and the golf cart was fast. And she wanted to ride the scooter, so it's a little razor scooter. It's actually like a moped. It's really not a scooter. It's a moped. It's a little child's pink moped, and it had Jolly Girls on the back of it, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's a tag.
Yeah.
She was following too close. She kept on.
And we told her.
And Mama and Granddaddy had told her to. We were at Mama and Granddaddy's during the summertime.
This is where most of the stories are happening.
Yeah.
Now, KarLee, don't follow too close that golf cart.
That's
exactly what she said.
And the golf cart, Granddaddy had built a bed onto it. And so it was like wooden on the back. Like, it wasn't where you put golf clubs on the back. He had a seat back there and then some wood.
Yeah.
He just kind of rigged it up. But she kept like coming too close to the golf cart. And I looked over at Kallie. Were you driving or was I driving?
You were driving. I would not have done that.
And I said, watch
but I thought
this.
It was hilarious.
And I hit the brakes. And she wasn't even paying attention.
She was looking like we're driving in a straight line as if we're driving towards you. She's looking to her right. She's over here just smiling, having a good old time. She's like,
hits the bed of the golf cart.
The way
squared it up.
The way she jumped after, like, as her body jumped up after she hit the golf cart, it was hilarious. And then the golf cart, the scooter fell, and she, like, kind of, you didn't fall off, but, like, you know,
she fell with
obviously,
it.
I guess kind of, yeah, but, like, it was so funny, but she was still laughing. I thought she was going to get mad and upset and cry and scared.
She probably would have if we wouldn't have made sure. She never wore a helmet on it, and we made her wear the helmet this time because
the helmet was so like not cute. I just didn't want the helmet.
Little pink metallic helmet.
The look on KateLynn's face when KarLee hit the golf cart, KateLynn looked so proud of herself, and I'm just sitting there like I thought she was going to die. So yeah. I would not have done that.
So. Let's hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, let's hear your side of that story.
I mean, it didn't really do much to affect me, but y'all forget that I had like a ton of golf cart wrecks. Like, I was prepared for that.
That's true.
That's true. She hit the onion box that one time.
I prepared myself. So funny. I've cut down many of Mama's trees.
With the golf cart.
The clothesline, chicken house.
You hit the chicken house?
Oh yeah, I tore it up.
Did you kill the chickens?
No, of course not.
Of course not. I dodged those.
There was no casualties.
And I was, one time, this is when the golf cart actually, like, not really flipped on me, but the seat flew off with me, and I was pinned with it. I was in the front yard, and around that huge, yes, it was for, like, a 7-year-old. Anyways, I might have been 8. I don't know. But I was running around that huge tree in the front yard, just going as fast, pedal to the metal. I mean, I was doing donuts around that thing. And it caught up to me. And Granddaddy was, like, in the shop working, and Mama wasn't there. And, like, all of a sudden, I'm flying off the thing. The seat's on top of me. The golf cart's still, like, you know how it's, like, slowing down? And I'm, like, watching it. And, like, I wasn't hurt. But I guess it just scared me, so I'm, like, screaming bloody murder for Granddaddy, and he comes, like, 10 minutes later. As I'm, like, crying and, like, screaming bloody murder.
Just a little bit. Hold it back just a little bit.
But, I mean, he came, and I was like, oh, I'm okay.
Oh, I bet you cried when you finally saw him.
Oh, yeah, you did that when you were little all the time. I wasn't even hurt. I just wanted to cry, I guess.
I've been trapped under the seat for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, the funniest thing is, though, y'all, I could have gotten out, like, from under the seat.
She stayed under there to be helpless.
I stayed under there just so somebody would come get me and make a big deal.
It was like...
I love the drama.
It was like that meme when the guy's like, help, I'm drowning, but he's really sitting on his butt with his knees tucked up and his head's, like, this far underwater.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Really? He could just stand up and get out of the water?
Yeah, I totally could have gotten out. I just didn't.
Do you have a favorite memory that you'd like to share? Traumatizing or not?
Let's just go ahead and get into the dark stuff, I guess.
Okay.
This is why I'm claustrophobic now.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
It happened in this very room. Literally right there. Oh my god, my throat's like closing up.
Just like you were closed up in that box.
Stop. I'm getting really hot right now. Okay, this is not funny. This is not funny. This is just like
unhinged?
Not like, yeah. Like, what human would do this? Like,
KateLynn.
God. KateLynn's like the biggest, like, inhumane person at this point in my life. I'm just like, think she's like the devil. Like, spawned straight from Satan himself. Anyways.
Gotta zoom in on your face.
Anyways, so one night we were all eating supper, and before supper, prior to that, we had this tote, this plastic tote. I don't know
Like
why
one of
we
those
had
big
it.
plastic totes. Like it was. We stored
No,
something
it
in
wasn't like a big one. It was like a regular size one.
No, I mean big, as in like you could at least fit in it. Is what I mean.
Yeah. So
You definitely fit.
I think we just had random crap in our rooms half the time, but I don't know why we had it in here, but we did.
Was it
So
the gray one?
it was a blue one.
I
No,
thought
it was
gray.
blue.
Was I in the Elvis room?
What?
Was it the Elvis room?
When she had her room decorated like for Elvis, remember? It was brown.
Yes. Yes.
It was probably the tote that had all the Elvis stuff in it.
Yes, it was. That's got to be what it was. Because it was blue. So, anyways, had that in there. We had been climbing in it all day. And they never put the lid on it. So, we went and ate supper. I was like, oh, I got an idea. I'm about to scare the crap out of them. So,
how the tables have turned.
I go in there and I'm chowing down, I'm eating so fast, and then I beat them in here, and I think I might have said that I'm going to the bathroom or something, just throw them off, So I come in here and I get in the tote and barely put the lid on it to where they can't see me. Little did I know, I was probably I was kind of chunky, so I was probably bulging out the sides, and that's how they saw me. Because I barely fit in that son.
Well, you're also probably laughing too. You're probably going.
No, I made sure to stay so quiet because I was gonna scare the crap out of y'all. So I hear Kallie, and I know Kallie wasn't brave enough to sit on the thing.
It's not that I wasn't brave enough. I just didn't want to. I mean, I'm not going to trap you in there. That's not me.
Yeah, because she wouldn't like it done to her. But the other thing, KateLynn wouldn't like it done to her, but she did it anyway. She sat on that lid. I was screaming at the top of my lungs, hitting the top of the lid.
I'm going.
And Caitlin,
she's beating.
Caitlin's laughing about it like it's funny, and I'm still mad.
I'm standing there. I'm standing there because I'm always in the middle of their squabbles every single time, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, it was kind of funny for a couple of seconds, and now it's just time to get off. And she would not get off of KarLee. And so I hear KarLee's torture in there. She's sitting in there, she's crying, she's screaming, and I'm like, okay, this is starting to get a little too much. It's time to stop. And KateLynn no, she wanted to get in there. She's going to stay in there. And she's still
just mean.
And I thought, okay.
I don't remember any of this.
And I thought, okay.
Of course you don't.
All right, it's time. So I went and got Mom and Daddy to get KateLynn off because I
snitched on me.
I couldn't get you off of her. I was scared for her.
What a snitch!
I wasn't trying to snitch. You wouldn't listen to me, so I had to go take further action. I didn't want her to die. I mean,
we went and got my manager.
We were so
You've been promoted
to one of my elite employees.
Me in October.
What?
When you leave.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like you're getting married in October or anything. Jeez.
Well, I thought there was a special promotion.
I did too. I was like, really? When did they tell you that?
Free room.
You got 3 rooms to yourself.
This one's our studio. Back up.
Not when I get
Anyways.
Okay. Anyway. Yes, I went and got your manager because we were young and I was afraid she might die in the next couple of seconds. So I had to take
Definitely wasn't gonna die.
big actions.
Definitely wasn't gonna die.
Well, I couldn't have
didn't
known
know
that. I couldn't have known that. So, anyway. One of my favorite memories. Were you done with that story?
I think I was done with that one.
I
got another one, but you can go ahead. I've been talking.
One of my favorite memories. This is it's not necessarily, I mean, it doesn't gross me out just because I think it's more funny than gross, but it might gross somebody out. KarLee was still in diapers. Okay. And, she had pooped.
She was walking.
Okay.
She was walking.
She was walking, okay, but she had pooped, okay? And so she had pooped so much that, and this is little solid turds, it's not bad or anything.
They were like this big.
They're like this big. They're little nuggets, okay? And
Little
KarLee
nuggets.
KarLee was always dancing or like happily hopping around like, and so she was doing that around the bar one day. And as she walked around the bar, a turd fell out. Okay? One of her little nuggets came out of her diaper. Me and KateLynn thought it was hilarious.
It was funny.
Mom and Daddy thought it was funny. Like,
We
they're
were
not
all
even mad.
collectively laughing.
We were all laughing at KarLee, and because we're laughing at KarLee, she does it more. And
She was shaking them out.
she was getting them out of there on purpose. She was cleaning her own diaper, changing it herself, reusing it.
She was creating a bread trail.
So she's got a couple turds now out and about, and so we start laughing about it. But I guess Mama and Daddy are like, all right, like this, there's several turds on my floor now. Like, gotta get this up. So because we were laughing, they said, y'all get to clean it up since y'all want to laugh and make her do it more. And we were like, y'all are laughing too. And they're still laughing as they're telling us this, but they're like, no, y'all have to clean her turds up because you're laughing at her.
I remember that one.
That was funny. That was really funny.
That was one of the best ones.
I wish I could still remember that. I don't.
I have another little memory.
Okay.
So one Christmas we got a knee board and a couple. Was it two scooters or one scooter? And
I got a scooter.
Okay, me and Kallie got the knee board, or I got the knee board.
Yeah.
I think it was me because I got the black helmet. With the
you
spikes
got
on
the
top.
emo.
I didn't pick that out, but I tried it on one time at Walmart, and Mama was like, "Let me get that for you." Anyway, so we got a knee board, and if you haven't seen one of those, I think it's got one wheel on the front and then two wheels on the back, and it's kind of shaped like a triangle, but it's rounded off.
Yeah.
And it's got little knee pads on it, and it's got a small handlebar that's like this far off of the board, and so you can whip some good drifts on the knee board, especially if you're on some solid ground, like some good slick ground. Don't do as good on asphalt because asphalt's kind of crunchy.
Yeah, but there might
you catch a rock and it's
rocks.
Going,
you're gonna flip.
Yeah. But it was too cold outside for us to play on the knee board and the scooter, so we would drag the if you guys can see the dog that's wrestling with KarLee's leg, it's KarLee's dog. It's Milo, and if you hear any clicking in the video, it's because Milo won't leave us alone. So anyway, there he is. Welcome, Milo.
Get down.
So anyway, the knee board, we had drug the kitchen table out of the kitchen into the other den because we have a living room and then we have a den, and so the den didn't have anything in it. And we drag it out, and we would go around and around the bar on the scooter and the knee board. And I remember we made home videos. KarLee, did you set up your iPad, or was it KarLee's iPad that was set up?
No, don't get me started.
We'll definitely have to put some of those videos in either this video if we can get them. Do we have them available?
Probably not.
Mm-mm.
Where's your iPad?
It is shattered.
So we have no way of getting to the
Actually,
video.
I have my... Ow! I have my old... Ow! He bit my kneecap twice.
KarLee, you need to get him out of here.
Anyway, look at that.
Yeah, I see that.
He bit... I was about to say he bit my kneecap twice. That's not what I wanted to say. My iPad is in there. The only thing I can do on my iPad is look at my pictures and videos. So I think if I can get a hold of it, I'll do it.
Give me the mic. Here. We're gonna have to take a short little break. KarLee is getting Milo out right now. And anyway, so if we can find the videos of us on the knee board in the kitchen, then we will. Did somebody not show those to me recently?
Facebook. There's got to be some on Facebook.
No, I don't think they're on Facebook. Well, we saw them recently, not too long ago. Somebody had them pulled up. Anyway, we'll try to post them if we can find them. We'll try to post them. But for now, we're gonna take a quick pause, so our camera doesn't run out of juice. And
we can get the dog situation.
Yeah, get the dog situation taken care of, and we'll get right back to you guys.
Okay, so KarLee wants to share a memory, but before she does, I have to give a little bit of a background. KarLee loved dirt, okay? And I don't just mean to be in the dirt. I mean she loved to eat dirt, okay? she would sit there and dig her a little hole and eat the dirt.
Get that prime dirt.
Yeah, and so she also would eat sheetrock and sand and just anything that was of that nature. She would eat it. How good was it?
It
Rate
was
it, rate it.
so delicious.
Would you eat it
I'd
again?
give like regular like dirt that like has grass on top of it. That kind of dirt. That's the worst kind.
Not worm dirt.
Yeah, worm dirt was not my thing.
You're more of the dry
I was more
dirt.
into like
Dust.
Like if I saw dust on the golf cart, you best believe I was going by. I would there'd be like one little finger line like on the. Sometimes I'd get desperate and like
Get the fiending for
I
that
was
dirt.
like, oh, I need some dirt.
Would you eat it again today?
Would you try it?
She has. I know she has.
No, I haven't today.
Oh, the face made me not today.
I can still like taste it though if I think about it.
But
enough.
did it taste good? Like,
Yeah, it did. I don't care what y'all
sometimes
say.
do you sometimes fiend for it? Like, do you ever think you're like when you're sitting at dinner at Applebee's or something? You ever like some dirt? Would
A
be
side of
good.
dirt. If I could dip this in some dirt, that would be good. If you let me say this on your car. You know how our driveway's got a little dust.
Yeah.
Do you ever see some dust on your car?
You ever just want to go?
No, because it's not the same dust.
It's got to be that.
It
golf
will
cart
never
dust.
be that golf cart dust, like ever.
If you're on the golf cart, because I know you used to go up there still and ride with your friends like a couple years ago. Did you ever get you a little finger licking dirt?
Finger licking dirt.
Okay,
FLD.
no dirt. Anyway, so tell your story.
Okay, so
Well, wait.
what?
I want to address the sheetrock issue.
Oh,
Talk about the sheetrock.
she dug a hole in this wall that I'm looking at
Hey.
right now.
She would scratch.
This is what I would
She
do.
would go.
I barely had any fingernails. I don't know what got me started one day about the sheetrock, but yes, there was like marks in the wall, like because the wallpaper wasn't there anymore, and that's where I got started. I would like.
I think Daddy was
She
trying
would-
to fix it.
She would scratch holes in it, and then Daddy would remud it, and then she would go back
I
in
would
there the
go
next
back.
day and have it ripped back open.
And when she was confronted about it, she acted like she didn't eat that sheetrock. Like it just somebody else must have ate it.
Can I just say real quick? The crackhead from down the road
What?
that's in the meth house, he just walked by. I just saw him out the window.
That just reminded me of another story that they have no idea.
Okay, wait. Tell us the other story. Are you going to
Okay.
forget it before you tell it?
No,
Okay.
No.
I don't forget anything.
Oh.
Anyways,
Is that a diss?
so what?
Dissing at me?
I'm dissing it. Nobody.
Okay.
Anyways, so from what I do remember, because I was like really little, we were in our tree house like always, unless it rained and it smelled really bad up there.
That's a
Y'all
good
know what I'm
treehouse.
talking about too.
That was a good
Yeah.
house.
But in the tree house, and then they wanted to go ride the golf cart, and of course I always sat on the back.
Because she was the baby. She was
Yeah.
She was like, if we played house, Carla was always the baby.
Yeah.
I was the mom, of course.
I was the dad.
KateLynn was the deadbeat dad that like never
I
stuck
was
around.
actually not a deadbeat dad.
Anyways, so we had this bottle. I don't know. It was
Baby
probably
bottle.
it's just a baby bottle. So, they were like, "Oh, you like dirt, KarLee? You want some dirt today?" I remember KateLynn saying that. "KarLee, you want some dirt?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I had to make sure I got consent before I fed her the dirt.
Yeah. She's like, "You want some?" I was like, "Heck yeah! Today is my lucky day. I get some
Said,
get some
I don't
dirt.
have to hide my dirt obsession from them today.
I can be free." Anyways, so, I ate a little, and then I was like, this might be enough. Kent was like, "No, it's not. You better eat up."
Out of the bottle. I don't know if you mentioned that. We put dirt in the baby bottle.
Yeah,
She was eating dirt out of sucking it down.
yeah. And Kent was like, "You better eat up. Like, come on, eat more." And then the mistake that they made was not only feeding me the dirt, but then, like, I couldn't really breathe good, and they were like,
Because it was like cinnamon challenge.
it was
mode.
literally, no, it was finer than, like, cinnamon, honestly.
It was just dust.
Yeah.
It was
just
so
powdered.
soft.
It was
It was
just
like
powder.
powdered sugar.
So, I'm eating it, whatever. They're like, oh, I mean, she might not be able to breathe, so let's just give her some water to wash it down. That stuff, I literally, kid you not, like, clogged my whole throat up. And as little as I was, like, they think this crap's funny. It's not.
It's not funny now, but I mean, back then it was hilarious.
But, so I don't remember how I got in the house or anything. But all I know is that I was sitting in Granddad's lap, drinking milk, and Mama was up there, and she was livid. She was so mad. And I could still taste the dirt that was like, it was burning my throat so bad when I was like drinking that milk.
Can we talk about how the one time, I have two little honorable mention memories. The one time we were in my bathroom in there, and I was spraying the static stuff, and I about suffocated all three of us with the static, because we liked the smell of it.
You wouldn't let us out.
And then I tried to feed KarLee laundry powders.
Bro, I snorted that too. Like not because I wanted to.
Mama come in there and whooped me, boy. She's like, "You could have killed her."
Yeah, she's like, "Here, KarLee."
I thought it smelled good. I thought it would taste good.
You smell? No, you didn't make me taste it.
Oh.
You smelt of it, and then you were like, "Here, you want to smell?" And you know when like you accidentally like go up with it, you didn't even mean to, but like I was sniffing, and you went up with it,
snorting laundry
and I snorted it. I mean, it happens, I guess.
Yeah.
God, I should have died a long time ago, to be honest. I've cheated death.
What was the other story?
Oh, this other one is really funny. I mean, you guys probably won't think it's funny, but I do.
But we don't know about it.
No, I don't think so. I've never told anybody this.
Oh, we're getting
kept it with me
here, people.
But I was like really little when I did this, and y'all are just really dumb to think it was something else. Anyways, Kallie was.
This better not be about my Wretch and Clank CD.
No, it's not.
I
Kallie did that.
We're going to talk about that here in a minute.
I broke that.
Anyway, so
I
was in Callie's room because she had this little princess TV, and we always watched TV on it.
Oh Lord!
And
that brought up a memory.
It did.
You know, I was eating some candy.
Here's a picture of the princess TV.
Yeah, I was eating some candy, and it happened to be a Reese's. I hate Reese's. So, I didn't want it anymore. And so, I was like, I really don't want to go throw this away anywhere else, so I might as well shove it under the TV. And everybody thought it was rat poop, and I never told a soul about it. It was a Reese's.
Wait, you put rat poop under my... Fake rat poop under my TV?
It was a Reese's, be for real.
Wait, a little Reese's?
No, it was like chewed up, and I stuffed it under there.
Oh, you chewed it up and you spit it under there?
So it looked like it, yeah.
I was about to say, nobody knew what a Reese's cup was sitting under the TV?
No, like, I chewed it up, and I spit it out.
Kallie got in trouble because the room was messy. And Mom was like, there's rats been in here.
She always said that, bro.
Do you remember the Reese's cup being under there?
No.
No, actually, I don't think it was under. I think it was behind it.
Even better, it was in the carpet.
No, not in the carpet. It was standing up on a stand.
Oh.
It was behind it. Y'all found it shortly after I did it. I mean, I don't know.
It didn't take long.
Even Mama and Daddy thought that it was rat poop.
It must have been sitting there for a while for it to dry up.
What'd you do? Eat the peanut butter out of it?
No,
I don't see how you
put
could.
it in her mouth like yeah. But
I don't understand how anybody could think that was rat poop.
By you saying, "What'd you do? Eat the peanut butter out of it?"
Anyway, a good memory that I have when she said something about the TV during the summer, we would when we were able to like to stay by ourselves and we didn't have to have like my mom coming down here and watching us swim because like obviously like when you're young, a parent wants to be around when you're swimming because you know might drown. So
I have another story after you.
So she like we wouldn't have to have any kind of parental guidance when we were swimming anymore.
I was the parental guidance.
Kallie was the parental guidance.
So we would come down here and obviously we would swim because like we were up at Mama's until we got ready to swim. We'd come back down here because this is where the pool's at. Okay, we go out there, we swim for a while, a couple hours, come back in here immediately, still have our swimsuit on, put on some Pop-Tarts,
some hot fudge sundae,
and some
Pop-Tarts. We would toast those bad boys up. One of us would we would kind of like take shifts to go change. Somebody watch the Pop-Tarts. Somebody go change. So.
I'm glad we were responsible like that.
I know. We had a good system. Somebody poured the milk. Somebody hit the Pop-Tarts. Somebody went and changed, and then we switched. Okay. We would come in my room. Still had the Princess TV right over there in that corner. And we would sit down and watch Princess and the Frog every day.
Princess and the Frog was bumping.
It still bumps. I watched it not too long ago.
Me too.
It is so good. And that movie never got old.
No,
we sat there and we ate Pop-Tarts and we watched it every time we got out of the pool.
Mm-hmm.
It was so fun. And that feeling.
What about that chip sandwich?
Bro, them chip sandwiches hit too.
Yeah,
I mean,
Doritos chip sandwich.
I'll fiend for a chip sandwich sometimes.
That's when you know you come from an ingredient household.
Yeah.
When you eat a chip sandwich.
Yeah. Did you have a memory to spark up?
I don't think I've had one right now.
Go ahead.
So my memory consists of me and KateLynn at the pool. I don't know where Kallie was, but it was me and KateLynn out there. And we had these little pool rings. And do you know where this is going? Anybody
No, I was just
have
breathing.
an idea?
I know
Anyways.
I hold you underwater.
You didn't hold me underwater.
Okay.
It's worse than that.
Oh, lovely.
So, anyways, I was trying to play with KateLynn. She's like, I'll throw them and you go get them. Because that was the point of the game. I mean, they're diving rings. You just go fetch them. Well, she was like, do it in one round. And I was like, okay. Not coming up for air. Round.
Oh, and I bet she threw them all so far apart, too.
She did. She threw... There was I don't know. I think there was 6 of them.
Needed
What,
stamina.
trying to teach me to drown?
Stamina.
Anyways, and luckily, Daddy came out there maybe a minute before that.
You still could have come up for air.
Working on. You told me not
I wouldn't
to.
have pushed you, but I wouldn't have pushed you.
You
back
did it
under
on purpose. Anyways,
this was on you.
No, it wasn't. Anyways,
I thought you could do better.
Shut up. Anyways, she threw them
I
out.
thought she was snapping.
She threw them out, and I was going, dude. I was determined to get all those rings in one go. Well, this pool was not extremely
30 by 30.
deep. How deep was it? 4 foot?
It's just 4 foot.
Okay. Well, to me, I couldn't even touch bottom at that time. So I was going for these rings, and I was around maybe I did pretty good. I was around the last 3, I think.
There were 6.
Oh, I didn't know there were 6. I thought there was more than that.
No.
So I was doing pretty good, I thought. And I was going for another one. And I just could not breathe. And so I was splashing. And Daddy jumped in the pool and came and got me. And got so mad at KateLynn. Why you want to throw those rings out so far? She's just so-and-so or whatever.
I don't remember that.
I remember that.
I don't remember Daddy jumping in the pool and getting you.
Yeah, he did.
I remember him.
You weren't
saying,
drowning. You could have come up. You just wanted somebody to come and save you.
No,
again.
I
she said
couldn't
she
breathe.
touch bottom.
I couldn't touch bottom.
Oh.
Yeah. You having a little bit remorse for that now?
I do. I feel bad now.
Yeah,
I do remember.
Hold on. We've got Daddy looking at us.
What? He went,
Y'all want a biscuit?
Yeah, we want a biscuit. Yeah, I would like a biscuit.
They're done.
Okay.
Oh.
You
Well,
can hit the call.
okay.
Am I
No.
live?
No, we're
You're
yes,
live.
you're
Would you like to say something into the mic? Here, say something into the mic.
I'm live.
So you want some biscuits?
He wants us to
Say,
come eat some
you
biscuits.
want some biscuits?
You want a biscuit?
Go over there and get that.
Can you say that again?
You want a biscuit?
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Yeah, we'll be in there in a minute. Anyway, sorry for that little interruption. We do record in a house full of
Chaos.
people and some dogs.
KarLee, how has it honestly been having 2 older sisters? Do you ever wish that you were the middle child or you were the oldest instead of having to be the baby? Or how has that been?
I like being the baby because I don't know, it's just I feel like I can watch y'all do things and then I either learn from it, if y'all done anything for me to learn from, or I can just like come to y'all about, I don't know, just like future stuff that I'm gonna have to do, like even credit. Like I had to come to Kallie about credit on a credit card and how to build it, you
Or I
know,
will
or
say,
Caitlin.
little friend problems that you may have had, or like little relationship problems, like we've already been through that, and so you can come to us and be like, hey, how is that?
I mean, I don't come to them as often as I used to because I've learned, like,
Well, you're figuring
you
life
know,
out yourself.
I'm figuring it out too, but I'll come to them if I need like advice or like if something's on my mind. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trade in having two sisters for the world because it's been fun, and
You're a lot tougher because of us.
that's
Because of
true.
Caitlin. I babied you.
But
Still
I
do.
think the biggest thing is though
I
is
take
like
pride in helping raise you.
I do too.
Y'all just made me forget what I was saying.
Sorry. Oh, Clicky Clack is back.
Clicky Clack is back. Well, from that, I wish he would get off of my shoe. You got it. I can't even think anymore because the dog has distracted my brain.
Good, it got you back.
Let me think. Okay, let's say some good things about each other, like some of our favorite things. Just like personality traits about each other. I'll go first. KarLee, you have a great sense of fashion, and you do be telling me if I'm not wearing something that looks trendy.
KarLee has to dress me sometimes because I don't wear what should be worn to upkeep the style.
Yeah.
So she dresses me sometimes.
Are
you just gonna do one and then we'll?
Yeah, I did my one for KarLee. Now you can go ahead.
What about me? You're not gonna say nothing
We
else.
can go back around. We can go back around to each
Why
other.
don't one person just do? Okay, Kallie, KarLee, and then I'll do you and KarLee.
I like how you always take my side, even if I'm wrong. You were there for me, you know.
When?
Everybody
I don't take
does
your
that.
side when
You
you're
do.
wrong.
I feel like you do.
I tell you when you're wrong. And
yeah,
then,
but you do it in a way where you feel like you're on my side.
Oh, you're saying
She
I make
stays
you feel like I'm
neutral.
on your. I do try to stay pretty neutral.
Yeah, but you you'll tell me if I'm wrong, but you're still there with me, you know?
Oh, I don't just
You're
be
not
like, you're wrong, push you to the side.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. Okay. KarLee, I like how you, I don't know, I've always been kind of like, KarLee just has that it factor, like, she's that it girl, and it just makes me, like, I've always been so jealous of that, like, because I wish that I was that, because KarLee's always been really popular, and I have not, and when I was younger, like, that's all I wanted was to be popular, and so, anyway, I know, I'm thinking of that song, too, but yeah, KarLee's just always had that it factor, and it just drives me insane sometimes, because she doesn't even have to try, and she looks good, and she's...
look at her right now.
I mean, really.
Got a stick of makeup on.
Yes, she has.
Yes, I do. I have a little bit of bronzer in my mascara from last night.
You don't. Okay, well, she didn't put it on fresh this morning.
Yeah, but, Caitlin, I like how, especially with this podcast, like, so tech savvy, okay? I literally am so proud of everything that Caitlin's been able to do for our podcast, because I don't feel like I offer up anything to this podcast except for my voice. And
That's enough. That's enough.
Yeah, but Caitlin does all the little technical work. She does all the, like, presentation building. She does all the ad, like, pictures and stuff. And I just sit here and I offer up nothing for that. So I like that you're able to do that, because if you were not able to do that, we wouldn't be able to do this.
Yeah.
So, KarLee?
I'm gonna start off with Kallie. I like how Kallie is like the problem solver, and she'll find any way to fix something, work it out. Unless it's me and her, I mean, we just kind of have to give each other space, and then we like bounce back. We've always been like that, though.
Kind of like last night.
Yeah, got into a pretty
Got in
heated
a brawl
argument
last night, and then
Yeah.
today are like besties again.
Yeah, we're perfectly fine. Caitlin, I like how, and this is not really like, I mean, it's kind of like a personality trait, but not like how I said that she's a problem solver. But with Caitlin, when we were little, she's really shy and like, but she is like,
She's
I
grown
don't
out
know,
of that.
blossomed, and like
Yes.
she's a totally different person.
I agree with that.
Not like she needed to change or anything, but she's just like
She's more outspoken
out
than she
of-
used to be. Sorry, I'm helping
she's
you.
out of her shell, and now that she's a mom, I feel like she's just gonna keep getting that way. And then like I feel like Halen's gonna be the same exact way. I feel like she's gonna be real shy and timid, and then like really outspoken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I like
too.
that.
But yes, she has been more to like if we go out in public now, like or if I'm on the phone with her when she's at work, like I can hear how nice and kind she is, like out in public. Like she's like, "Hey, how are you doing?" She'll just carry on a conversation. Don't even know this
With a
person.
stranger.
Yeah. And
Well, I try to, you know, I can see when people look like at the post office, I run errands and do stuff like that. And when I'm sorry, you're just having to hold the mic for me.
Okay.
Let me.
your
let me
mic stand.
that's the middle child
your
trait.
Yeah.
Don't make me think about that joke. Anyway,
I'll tell it before.
yeah, we gotta
leave.
tell the joke. But like when I'm running my daily errands and I'm at the post office, you know, and I see people, and I see a lot of different people. Like, you know, I see people that look like they're in way too big of a hurry, and I see people that don't like they're in a hurry at all. And then, you know, I see people that look like they're sad or, you know, whatever, and I'll try to, you know, it's not really going out of my way, but holding the door open for people. And, you know, if somebody holds a door open for me, I always try to make sure and say thank you, and then I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and sometimes people don't respond, and I'm kind of like,
It's aggravating.
yeah, it's kind of like, what a butthole.
Yeah.
But, you know, maybe they weren't having that good of a day, but I try to do a little, and I know that's not a whole lot
It means
for,
a lot.
for the Lord, but I feel like maybe that, you know,
Just
kindness will come out, and, you know, maybe they'll think, I mean, maybe they prayed, God, give me a sign. And
Yeah.
maybe me just saying, I hope you have a great day,
Yeah.
is their sign to get them to turn their life over, you
Yeah.
know. And I'm not trying to like make myself sound high and mighty, because I don't,
Right.
you know, but there's a lot of things that
It's little things
that
like
God
that.
does, and it works, you know, to get people, you know, to turn their life over to Him.
Yeah. I will say too, like I try to do that too. Like if I notice somebody's having a bad day, whether it's at work or something, or even if I just can tell, like 'cause sometimes you can tell somebody just needs a compliment. Like I'll tell them, "Hey, I really love that shirt," even if I don't like that shirt. I'm not trying to just up and lie to them, but I know that it would make their day, you know. And so, or you know, if somebody like the other day we were at Top of the River, and there was a waitress that she spilled everything off her tray. I wanted to sit there and cry for her.
It was one of those big old trays, like it had the food and the drinks on it,
And she just pouring
and
it
just
off the back.
She couldn't.
She
it
couldn't
was
hold her
so
arm up.
heavy that it tipped back. All the drinks were pouring off the front, and when she tried to overcorrect, it dumped all the food out on the floor. And like people were like kind of staring at her, and
And
it
they
was
were making-
embarrassing, and they were
yeah.
acting like it was a big deal, like they were mad
Like
at her.
that they could do that. Like
Yeah.
she carries around a huge. I don't see how they do
I
that
don't
though
either.
either, because they hold it on their shoulder. I couldn't do that.
Well, that girl
couldn't.
was about skinny as a rail too, and it's like,
And there's
her
a ton
arms
of 'em
were
that does
tiny.
that.
Plus, she was tall, so like having to get down to the table anyway. But anyway, she ended up spilling all the stuff off. And when things like that happen, like it just makes me want to tell that person, "It's
I wanted to
okay,
go
you're
over there
doing a
and
good
hug
job."
her.
You know, I did too. But like, if I see somebody like that, like at Walmart or whatever, if somebody's like having a terrible day and you can tell, like I try to compliment them, be like, "Hey, you're doing a really good job today. I just want you to know." And like that just makes their day.
Well, you never know what that's going to do for somebody, you know.
Yeah.
And how far that's going to go. But
Right.
well, you guys about ready to wrap it up?
Ready to go eat me a biscuit,
Yes. Okay.
and I have to do the floors.
We'll be
so.
right back when we get done finishing this up. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be the end of our episode today.
Thank you, KarLee, for joining us.
Yes.
You're welcome.
So let's take care of some business before we get out of here. We are currently offering ads for our audio podcast only. So if you're interested, you're a local business or you're not from around here, whatever, you know, if you want to get an ad, they're $5 a week or $20 for the month. So if there's an extra Sunday in that month, then you get a free day, a free week, basically.
Wow.
So, yeah. And this, like I said, will be audio only. We're not going to publish any of our ads to YouTube because of their terms of service and stuff like that. I don't
We
know
do
if it
post
would
them
be
on our
okay.
Instagram though.
Yes, and so what you'll be getting is you'll get the ad written by me and Kallie. We'll have your services or whatever you want in it. You just tell us what you want. Me and Kallie will write it. We'll record it, and it will come out every Sunday on our podcast that you purchase it for. And then sometime during that week, during that first week, we'll post your logo onto our Instagram and list the services there. And then, so you get a little bit of publicity from our small following.
I will say too, we could also do it on TikTok because we're going to be using my TikTok as, just somewhere to post our Beyond 21 stuff. Just because, I have a decent amount of followers, and I know that that will reach more. I have a good bit of views, but just not a lot of people actually heart the thing, which I can't say that it's because they like it or not. But when I see videos and I like them, I just keep scrolling. I don't ever like them just because I don't think about that. But anyway, we're going to use my TikTok as a place to put that. And we can put in your ads on there too. You can add those in.
Yeah.
Add those in.
Add those ads in.
Okay.
We have t-shirts available. We have an order form. You can check it out in the link below. It'll be on a Google form. We only accept Venmo because it's on Kallie's Venmo. So we will do Venmo only, or if you're local, we'll accept cash. You could also probably mail us a check if that's something that you're interested in.
Better not be bouncing though.
Yeah.
That check better not be bouncing.
So what you'll do is you'll go into the form, you'll fill out the form, and you'll submit your form, and then you'll message us before you send us payment, so that we can make sure that we have what you're wanting in stock, and we can send it to you. And when we okay it, then we will ask for payment. Shipping, we'll do shipping. It's on there. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that we're doing. Which you're watching us on YouTube, but just keep listening to us on Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say Apple Music. I meant to say Apple Podcast.
I do that all the time.
I don't know. We're talking about doing a raffle. So
A waffle.
A waffle. Yeah, we got to call it a waffle. So I don't know if it's going to be before this video is uploaded or after.
I'm sure we'll do more though.
Yeah,
if you missed the first one, we can get you on the next one.
Yeah. So, just keep doing all that. Keep supporting us, and we appreciate all the what?
You said keep
supporting us. We appreciate all the support that we're getting. Make sure to fill out the birthday form. You're really not helping me here.
I'm sorry.
The form. What's the other form that we have?
Like for advice or
if
tell
you
your
want.
story.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing exclusive episodes.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
That are going to be, just for people that subscribe. So those are going to be like $2.99 a month. We'll start those in April if we have anybody that submits a story that they want us to tell. It can really be anything. Like if you want to tell a scary story, like really whatever you want to put on there. That'll be in the link in the description. So I think that's all for now. We're going to go eat our biscuits. But thank you guys for watching. This has been Beyond 21 with KateLynn
and Kallie
and KarLee. Have a good day, guys.
Bye.
He already looks like a Scottish dog right now.
Let's see how long he'll wear this.
I'll probably wear him for a minute. Okay. KateLynn, look at
What are you doing?
Bloopers.
Are you for real?
Yeah. You want to make a blooper real quick?
I mean, I don't want to make a blooper.
How do you
I just
make a
assume
blooper?
that it's going to come up. I'm sure we'll have plenty, so. You're meowing, dude. This is why the door needs to be
Still
closed.
wearing the pants.
The door needs to be closed.
Look, he's gonna burrow and he's gonna lay down.
I thought you said burp.
Why is there just a random cord laying on the floor? He'll end up chewing it. Peanut just wants to escape.
Good one.
Shut up!
Why do I always wave so stupidly? I look like one of those Tyrannoids on
Bite
Aggressive
me.
Clank.